Here I am with a very special review. This is of the Traxxas Slash 2-wheel drive brushed with 2.4 GHz. This is a brand new Slash and it's my brother's. Okay, so this is the box here. Shows all the features it's got. Alright, good stuff. And yep, comes with nickel metal hydride battery, 7-cell, 8.4 volts, and the older TQ Traxxas controller, but it is 2.4 GHz, so that's good. And then there's all the awards that the Slash has got. So looks like pretty promising. Right, so we'll move on to the boring stuff. This is a speed gear, so got I think it probably is a bigger pinion, I'm not entirely sure, but yeah, it's different number of teeth on these two, pinion and spur, and this will give you higher top speed. The advertised, I think, 30 miles an hour top speed, but this is only to be used on flat, straight ground, so and all bitumen and actual road, or else this will just really bring up your motor temperatures and damage the motor. Here we have some servo saver stuff and body clips and spacers, a few spare screws too. We have a big battery spacer. You're gonna, maybe if you want to run a 6-cell or a 7-cell hump back. We have the very good little toolkit. It's good that Traxxas provide all this, all the wrenches and Allen keys you need. And then we've got 2 packs of preload clips. So that's good, so you get your preload all good and accurate. And then we've got all of the paperwork, so you do get a Traxxas catalogue, you get a lot of stickers, you get the manual, in there is also all the warnings that come on the motor and all that. Here's the radio. I really like this radio. It may not be the TQI, but I really like this radio. It has the 2 knobs for changing your settings. This is the steering trim one. And the second one is this really good feature. It is an adjustable one, so you can have it as steering trim or throttle expo. You could have it as steering and braking dual rate or throttle trim. You could set this to multiple things. I think there's about 5 or 6 or maybe even 7 things you can set that to, so that's really useful, whatever you find useful to have. And here I think it's another good feature. The kind of percentage of throw you want on the trigger, so you could have 50-50, so you got 50% braking, 50% acceleration, or 70-30, 70% accelerating and 30% braking, so that's pretty nice and easy to change. We've got the little very short 2.4 GHz antenna and a very nice filled wheel here. Bit bouncy, but I've seen much worse. Overall it's a very nice grip and good quality plastic. Then here we've got the 2 buttons for setting your stuff, menu, and the on-off switch. And here we see there's takes 4 AA's, and this little booklet guide for setting up your menu using these buttons and a single LED light that flashes green or red. So you've got to go through that menu and tells you what to do. So here's the good bit now. The Traxxas Slash 2-wheel drive. That's a pretty big vehicle. That's my hand. Yeah, it's pretty big. Big 1/10 scale short course. So I'll take off the body clips. Now I have opened this up earlier, that's why some of the packaging is missing and it's not in the box. So take off this huge body. very big. Put that back there. And here is the short course. Now it's got these bars on the side, and that is just so your body doesn't kind of get pushed in like that and get tangled up. It just sits against there. It's got those on either side. It's got these brilliant huge bumper bars front and back. They're brilliant, and you can put a wheelie bar on the back, which is always useful. Titan 12 turn brushed motor, which is good. They're supposed to be decent motors. There is your slipper clutch control and your gearbox. We've got these ridiculously hard compound tyres, although they do provide a lot of grip on this surface, but I'm not sure how much grip they'll give on bitumen. We have the battery case, we have the Traxxas connector, high current connector, and our waterproof servo. We also have the waterproof receiver box and the waterproof XL5 ESC. The springs all around on the shocks are progressive rate, so it means that you get different rate of compressions throughout the stage of the shock. So to start with, it's got this close together spring, so it's really soft to dampen the bumps, and you get a bit of body roll in the corners. And then once you do that, it's a tougher spring, so that's for landing your jumps and that. So progressive rate springs. Then they're plastic bodied shocks, and you can put your preload in that packet they come. We then have the adjustable camber links back here and here, and we've got the toe in here to point your wheels in or out. So overall it's an excellent car, and underneath there we see the servo and how it joins up, and we've got this kind of framing here that just gives you a very high centre of gravity, which makes it not a very good racing short course, which they do seem to put on the box race truck, but it's not. It's just a good basher and can go on a track. But yeah, it gives it good centre of high centre of gravity and good ground clearance, which is good. And yeah, this is Traxxas Slash 2-wheel drive. Not much more to say about it. Pretty adjustable car, really. 3 mounting points back here for your shocks. And yeah, it's a decent amount of adjustability. It was a good price. I paid about 425 Australian dollars, which is a bit overpriced compared to what you can get it for. RIP is only 260, I think, US, which is much better price, but I'd still pay 400 for this Australian. It's definitely worth it. It's a good car. It comes with all metal gears, so completely ready for a brushless system. The XL5 ESC, that is ready for a lipo. If you want to put one in there, just program it for the lipo cutoff and you can just stick your lipo in there. It's a good car overall. It's got the fan there and the Titan 12 turn modified motor. Yeah, overall it's an excellent car, and soon we'll see how it runs in future videos. Thank you.